Hello everybody in YouTube land and everybody's here who is here with me live on Twitch. I hope you guys are having a good one. Today we are on Lost Quantum. Let's open this up, shall we? Oh, sorry, I should get my deck list on screen while I'm reading. Boom. There they are. Cool. Simple changes this week. You can see them down at the bottom of the screen. When the world ended, the various scientific and mining communities of different nationalities that lie in the asteroid belt between the planets Mars and Jupiter had formed a pact. A promise to ensure the survival of mankind. ... Nocturnal Knife, 35 months at the Golden Table. I hope you feel better soon, Justin. Thank you so much for the kind words and the continued support of our channel. It means the world to me as I continue to just try to talk through these this stuff knows. The United Colonial Coalition is composed of 20 colonies, varying widely in size, population, and purpose. Some colonies exist solely for mining, while others focus on scientific research or engineering centers. These usually have fewer than 200 individuals living within them. Other asteroids serve as population centers containing vast hydroponic farms, universities, and recreational areas. These can be home to more than 1,000 colonists. 1,000 colonists? Shub Niggurath, anybody? That's from Maya, by the way. When you arrive at the asteroid, you are absorbed by the fuchsia glow of Ulbrus. Quantum materials have only recently been discovered, but may hold key properties that could be used to engineer devices that would have been impossible with classical materials. Unfortunately, quantum fields generated by these materials disrupt traditional radio communication, making it impossible for you to hail the scientists on Ulbrus. Without further ado, you and your companions board one of the landing crafts and drift towards the asteroid ... The purple aurora spreads over the viewport like distant milk, filling the room with an electric tinge. Your final approach vector takes you directly over one of the larger craters of the asteroid. The computer calculates the trajectories and commences the final descent onto the rocky surface. It is just then that the short-range radio cackles into a man's terrified voice. Abort the landing procedure now! Abort! But it's too late. The warning lights begin flashing on and off as the craft spins out of control. You grab onto anything you can, but the vessel increasingly spins and spins until your arms flail and darkness prevails. I swear by Otriven, quick nasal congestion relief. You know what, Fluffy Ponies? I'm going to write that down, because unlike James, I'm a nose breather. So when my nose is stuffed, I am in a bad place. Alright, gather all cards from this stuff. I've done all this. Create the scanning deck. Search the scanning deck for the landing craft location put into play, each being the location on the landing craft. Randomly shuffle the 3 versions of Agenda 1 to form the agenda deck. That's really interesting to me, and I'm excited to see what happens with that. Face down cards. I'm going to just read this in my head, so you can read it on the screen right now if you wanted to pause the video, but I'm just going to read it in my head quickly. Okay. Okay. If there are none in your threat area, you are defeated. If there are no remaining cards in your counter deck or discard pile, draw a card from the face down and counter cards in your threat area instead. Interesting. Locations may leave play and re-enter play at a later time. When a location leaves play, discard all attached cards and clues on it. Play just revealed. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right, let's get these decks off the screen. All right, let's get our people up here having a good time. And let's look at our opening hands. Honestly, they look really sick. So with Zoe, we're going to be keeping the Ace of Swords and Tetsuo Mori. We're going to burn these other cards in hopes of finding a weapon. Okay. Honestly, I'm not going to complain about this. Important note, if the location has a limit once per game ability and leaves and re-enters play, that limit resets. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Terran Chef, we're back to Space Carcosa for sure. Okay, this hand, we're going to keep the Dream Diary and the Old Book of Lore, and then we're going to burn these other cards. Dude, I just got to do a Research Librarian as well? I'm going to pause this video for a second. I mean, like, I'm going to keep it running while I do this, but I'm just going to quickly just Because, like, there was a comment on one of these videos, and I just had to shout it out. Toverfish. Man, this flip while in the hand zone is top tier. I've deleted some other stuff to hopefully get rid of the loading, and I knew about the snap points, but it's more so like, yeah, these ones in the middle. But more so I'm fine with turning off snap. But this flipping card, man, that's some high tech. Oh, so sick. Okay. All right, well, this research librarian is basically just going to help us find things because we have everything we need. Okay, so now let's look at this stuff. I think I can safely say that nobody understands quantum mechanics. Ant-Man from the film Ant-Man. As an action, scan. Search for the topmost card in the scanning deck with an icon matching your current location and draw it. If it is location, put to play and move to it, shuffle the scanning deck. Okay, cool. We can just do that. Icon matching. Interesting. With an icon matching your current location. Okay. So, yeah. So we're looking for yellow. Okay. Elburz Station, quantum field unstable. Evacuate Elburz Station immediately. The warning startles you awake. Despite the troubling descent, the lander has accosted into one of the craters with tolerable damage. It appears most of the asteroid has already been evacuated, but then who stayed behind to send you the warning during your descent? CJN, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime subscription on us. 10 months at the Golden Table. Thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Fist bump. That looks like a punch, but that was a fist bump. I swear. Okay. Well, the game begins, so we're going to put this Ace of Swords into play. So, like, Beat Cop is probably better than Tetsuo right now. But, like, Tetsuo can help us find a survival knife, which will be better for us. Maybe we start with Daisy. Okay, this is going to be a weird one. I'm already feeling like this one's going to be a little bit weird. Okay. And we're probably going to want this clue until our location gets shunted away. I just imagine we're going to be zip-zopping all over the place. I will give the free scan to Zoe. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drop down the Old Book of Lore for 2 resources. And we're going to actually choose Zoe, I think. Search the top 3 cards. Because that's going to dictate what we play. And then investigator searches the top 3 cards of their deck for a card and draws it. And shuffles their deck. Immediately play that card, reducing its cost by 2. Alright, we'll grab, I think, the emergency cash, because we need the money. And then we can immediately play it. I mean, I'm going to do it, because we have this enraptured. And, like, to me, Old Book of Lore is still just a great, like, it's just here to find cards. The plays, I'm going to be pretty quick and judicious with them. So, all right, action number 2. We're going to drop down this Dream Diary. We want to get this going. Next, we're going to be looking for our tote bag, which we're going to try to really force into play with our, use probably hopefully our next secret on that one. Last action, we're going to investigate our location. We'll go 6-3 with this enraptured. Reveal another token. If you fail, all right, we don't fail. So we will grab this token and place a charge or a secret on an asset we control. Beautiful. So, played that, used it for free, played that, investigated. Easy. Zoe! All right. So, it's a tough choice. We're going to play the weapon for sure. Actually, you know what we're going to do as well? Now for our second action. Okay, sorry, for our free thing, we'll scan. So we're looking for yellow. Hello? Omni transmitters. Okay. As an action, place the top. I guess I should read this card for everyone at home. As a lightning bolt, we can place one of our clues onto this location, and then while there are 2 or more clues per player, so 4 clues, on this location it gains action resign, escape the migraine-inducing asteroid. And then we got here, which is the Omni Transmitters. As an action, place the top 2 cards in the encounter deck into your threat area face down. Each investigator at this location adds 1 tally mark next to their memories. Group limit 1 success per game. I'm going to imagine that's supposed to say group limit once per game, because I don't know what the success is there. Okay, so then we're going to draw a card after that. Okay. I think at this point, it's a prepared for the worst situation. We're going to just see if we can find this without Tetsuo. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can grab another enchanted blade, which we're going to do. And then I think, you know what, honestly, let's just get into beast mode, right? Let's get Beat Cop out here. Tetsuo's good, but I'm in beast mode. Okay, that's turn, so we'll do upkeep and upkeep. Oh, baby. He's expensive, but that's okay. 1 of 3. Let's see what we got here. Evil card. I'll be honest, always scary. I'm still scared of the encounter deck in this campaign. Test foot 3. If you fail, you'll either take 2 damage or discard each event in your hand. Okay, so we're testing 2 to 3. -0, so we will fail, and we'll discard. I'm okay with losing these events, TBH. I don't think we really need those. Rather than take the damage, because we'll do that later when we've played the events in our hand. Oh, it's a Hound of Tyndalos. Retaliate. Put Hound of Tyndalos into play next to the act deck at no specific location. When you have an odd number of cards in your hand, Hound of Tyndalos is considered to be in your threat area engaged with you. The heck? He's just like a dimensional beast. Okay. Interesting. That is a neat design. Well, we are going to draw a card, I suppose, here. Oopsie, wrong button. Well, we're going to shuffle those up. Okay. Yeah, no, that's why that was a demo. This guy is priority number 1. He's dying right now. That is Zoe's job. So this guy will engage me, so we're going to gain a resource on that. And then we're going to play Spectral Razor. Oh my god, my fucking nose. Okay. This guy's not elite. So we have 10 to 4. Let's go and not draw the auto fail. Another token. All right, so we -4. 10 minus 4 is 6, so we're going to deal 1, 2, 3 damage, and then we'll use Beat Cop to finish him off. Sick. So sick. So that was action number 1, and then number 2. Daisy, you can choose, we'll choose Zoe again, I think. Hey, look at that. Cold Wastes. At a single cost to scan and Cold Waste, you can either choose one, spend 2 resources, or choose and discard 2 cards from your hand. Interesting. We're going to take the card. I hate living. You know what? Let's dig for our survival knife. I would love to get another survival knife out here, so let's do that. There it is. Thank goodness. All right, let's shuffle this deck up. Okay. Daisy! We need 6 clues. Still have that 3-player in my game, in my head. Okay. Well, let's do this to start things off. Let's look at the top 3 cards. I'm going to put Promise of Power into my hand and then shuffle my deck. Okay, we also get this into our hand. What the heck's? Weird. What a weird notification for Instagram to send me. We want to get Dr. Milan Christopher, but we'll worry about that in the future. We're just going to move over here for action number 1, and then we're just going to investigate twice. So we have 5 to 2. Let's go. Half the number of locations to play rounded down, so 3 minus divided in half is 1.5, rounded down is 1. We'll grab a clue. Let's go again. Sick. You love to see it, folks. All right. Upkeep. All right. Discard cards until we get an enemy. Spawn at the location farthest from you. I'm not going to read these cards to get an advantage. That would be very silly of me. Hello? Interesting. I'm interested to see this design start popping off, for sure. Oh, what a bad draw. All right, we're at 2. Let's see what we got here. Peril. I'm gonna do this one because I don't know about the other one yet, and I'd rather this not be an Ancient Evils. Ancient Evils is generally bad, so let's try the other one first. Hey man, let's double up, right? Let's see the chaos that the designer has for us intended here, shall we? Okay. Our turns. Well, Zoe, you have a very, very simple job, and that is move up here and be engaged with this guy, giving us a resource. We're going to attack him with the blade. So we have 8 to 3. Sick. I'll spend a charge to deal +1 damage for this attack, killing him. Smiting the Wicked. And then we are going to heal a horror and draw a card. Whoop. All right. So that was 1, 2, and then we'll play Survival Knife. Sick. Daisy is going to go 1, 2. My God. My God. We'll take the free scan with Daisy. You know what? We'll actually scan at our location first. So we'll scan here first. So I shuffled this already, so we'll put this guy here, which is the main facility. X is the number of connecting locations. As double actions, use a real location with no clues on it and place a resource token on that location. Group limit once per game. Evacuated. Okay. So that one's just connected here, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay. I'm very interested to see what ends up happening here. We're going to gain a resource. Nice. So then, as an action, we're going to go 1, 2. Actually, no. You know what? We're going to go down here instead. We're going to go to this one. And then we're going to play Dr. Milan Christopher. Okay. Upkeep phase. Oh. See you later. Top tier paranoia there. So sick. All right, let's see what this agenda does when it advances. Shall we? You only realize now that every time you blink, something changes. Sometimes a few rocks will shift a few feet. Some other times you find yourself in a completely new environment. If the scanning deck is not empty, put the top card of the scanning deck into play and move each investigator and non-elite enemy into it. All right. And then shuffle all empty locations without a resource on it back into the scanning deck. Okay. I am very curious about this. You have my attention. This is gonna be a bit annoying, these things, but that's okay. All right, and then shuffle all empty locations without a resource token on it back into the scanning deck. So we gotta like lock down locations. We only have a finite time to do it though. It looks like only 3 rounds. It's kind of crazy. All right, but there's gonna be more ways to do it. Let's not give up hope left yet, right, Justin? There's another agenda below this one. Set this agenda aside out of play. Otherwise, if there is another agenda below this one, set this agenda aside out of play. Ah, ha ha ha, I get it, he said. All right. Interesting. Okay. So neat. Let's see what our cards are, shall we? Draw each face-down encounter card in your threat area one at a time. If no encounters are drawn by this effect, add Quantum Collapse to your threat area. So interesting. That's a bit wild. I'm into this, but I'm scared. Let's see what happens. Attach Entangled to an investigator enemy without a copy of Entangled attached. After attach investigator enemy takes any amount of damage from a source other than Entangled, each other investigator enemy with a copy of Entangled also takes that amount of damage. Cool. Force test book X, where X is the number of face down encounter cards in the threat area. So we're testing 2 to 1. If you fail, for each point you succeed by. Whoa, what? This is incomprehensible. It's killing it. It's killing it right there. All right, so we're testing 2 to 1. Dang. We take a horror. Amazing. And then we got... Hello? How are you? All right, and then you get... Put this card into play in your threat area. At the end of your turn, draw a face-down card in your threat area. If you cannot, take 1 damage and 1 horror instead. Honestly, I'm digging it so far. I'm digging it. Once I can feel like I'm starting to make progress, but I imagine once we get through the ACT deck, excuse me, we'll be able to have a better shot at this. This thing's just a guy who's going to die, right? We're just going to kill him. Easy. All right. Well, honestly, Zoe, you have the less important turn, so you're going to attack this guy for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2. He will die. And then we're going to spend 2 actions to get rid of this. Attack, boom, boom. Daisy, Old Book of Lore, let's go. All right, we're going to grab the resources here. Oh, and then we also are going to grab another Dr. Malone Christopher, I suppose. And then we shuffle this deck up. Oh! Stiff body. Okay. Well, let's investigate this location. We have 6, 7, 7 to 3. -4 is probably our worst one here, right? Yes. All right. We could get 5, but let's just assume we're not gonna. -3. So 7 minus 3 is 4. We will grab 2 clues and gain a resource. Sick. That was action 1. Action 2, we're going to take the free scan with this. So, we're looking for equal sign. Q Crystal Mines. After you enter Q Crystal Mines, place the top card of the encounter deck into your threat area face down. When the material was first discovered in 2093, that's like 4 years from now, top physicists couldn't understand it. They still don't. Well, let's move in here. Getting a card from the encounter deck. Super spooky. And then we're going to investigate. It's 4. So we have 6. Let's go 7 to 4. Nice. We'll grab a Clued. No, we should have 4. No, sorry. We should have... We got 2 here and 1 there. Beautiful. Okay. Upkeep phase. Let's go. Take the initiative. Sick. Research Librarian is not what we need right now. But I mean, a free deck search, because we have the slots for him, is not bad. 1 of 3 Doom. Let's go. Here you go, Daisy. I think that card's neat. Oh, it's this guy again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can game the system a bit, right? Let's see if we can game the system a bit. Now, I guess we could still just draw a card here, right? What does this guy attack for? He attacks for a lot. Okay. Probably just drawing a card is the best way of going about this. So we're going to draw a card. Lucky's a great draw for this. Action number 2. We're going to attack this guy with the Blade of Destiny. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to his 4. We'll come in a Vicious Blow and go 9 to 4. Nice. We'll spend a charge. Oh, I guess we can resource when he's engaged with us. So, he'll take 1, 2, 3. Take 3 damage. We're no longer engaged with him. I guess also Beat Cop technically wouldn't work with that guy because he's not at our location. He's just in the blob engaged with us. So maybe this time I won't do Beat Cop strategies against him, right? But what we can do is we can draw a card and then try to kill him with Survival Knife. So our last action is going to be draw a card. Okay, Daisy, you have 6 cards in hand. We want to currently keep it that way. So we're going to do Old Book of Lore with the intention of playing something. Hey, look at that. This is exactly what I said I wanted to do. Let's get our tote bag into play. Okay. Okay, so he's still at my location. In that case, then, we're just going to nuke him with Beat Cop, then. Get this punk out of here. Nice. The design on that card's neat. The only problem for me is that it's a solve immediately, because I will forget about it and then get attacked by it. People on YouTube will be like, Justin, you suck. And I'll be like, oh, technically, you're right. Okay. Well, in this case, we're now good to play Research Librarian. So let's search our deck for a tome asset. We want to grab an encyclopedia. And we're also going to be, while we're here, We're going to grab probably this last astounding revelation, because drawing the surprising find is still okay. And we'll place a secret on an asset we control. We're good for money, so let's just do this. Okay. Okay. Action number 2, we're going to investigate this location. We are at 6 to 4. We'll go 8 to 4. Nice. We'll grab a clue. And then more importantly, we will spend 6 clues. Oh, do we only need 4? No, we did need 6. Okay, good. Zoop. You finally find the lone scientist on the asteroid. He introduces himself as Erwin Simmons, the lead quantum researcher at the facility. They stole the stabilizing shards. Those cultists, he explains the recent happenings. Without the shards, the whole asteroid quickly lost itself in uncertainty. Everyone else was evacuated, but I stayed behind to contain the anomaly. If there are 3 or more tally marks under impending doom, there is 4. Shuffle the encounter discard pile. Oh, so unfortunately it's too late. The maelstrom is affecting my reality. You need to leave this asteroid as soon as you can, lest you get trapped here too. Before you can react, the physicist fades out of existence right in front of you. Interesting. Cool. All right. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the deck. Shuffle Erwin Simmons fading with the top 2 players. Okay. Earl Simmons fading. He's faded, yo. With the top 2 players, so we need the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then distribute them into each investigator's threat area face down. I'm going to assume starting with the lead investigator. Ooh, Daisy, you got to work on that. Your skulls are insane. To act stage 2 destabilization. Okay, you need to get out of here as soon as you can before you are also lost in the quantum realm. Although Erwin is fading out of existence, maybe you can find a way to save him from his ghastly fate. As an action, draw a face down encounter card in your threat area. If it is a treachery, you may spend 1 clue to cancel its revelation effect. So sick! Oh, so sick! All right. Well, Daisy, let's try to get a clue, shall we? Or alternatively, encyclopedia. I don't think I got my money from Fat Man. Alternatively, encyclopedia. Now, you know what? We're going to try to just grab the clues. So we're at 6 to 4. Sick. Get out of here. Okay. Upkeep. Let's go. Tetsuo. Okay. Boop. Evil card here. All right, test book X, where X is the number of face-down encounter cards in your threat area. For each point you succeed by, take 1 horror. All right, so we're testing 2 to 3. We fail. Test Fist 3. If you fail, you must either choose and discard a non-story asset you control or choose and discard 3 cards from your hand. Okay. We're going to test 2 to 3. We will fail and get rid of Research Librarian. Sorry, buddy, you got sucked down into the cold vacuum of space. Okay. We're about to lose stabilization again. So we want Daisy to go first. Daisy, you're going to give the scan to Zoe. No, you're going to give the scan to yourself. You're going to give the scan to yourself, I think. Oh, no, this is tough. B-top can hit if Hamlet's phase in. So I did not muck it up. That's good to know. Thank you, chat. Okay. I mean, Zoe could come in here. All right, investigation phase begins. We're going to give Zoe a free scan. She can come in here. She'll take the top card of the deck and put it there. That's Daisy's. This comes here. And then she's going to scan. We're looking for this guy. That's sick. And that connects to this one. Okay. This does have 4 clues on it, though. The problem is, do we really want to lock down one of these ones? Probably, because getting the Q crystal mines seems pretty important. Sorry, no, but sorry, getting to the main facility again seems pretty important. Okay. Zoe, your last 2 actions are pretty boring. You're just going to get rid of this 13th vision. That's what I'm thinking. We need to... Oh, they turn into Doom. We need to lock down locations so we can get our way out. We need to stabilize the quantum realm or some other science junk. So, oh, the problem is we can't get there this turn. So actually, you know, we probably could... If Zoe doesn't do this, what does she do instead? She can't really get clues. Tetsuo can help her get clues. But that's a tough investigation. So I guess we could, like... We can lock down ice spires. That's probably good enough, right? There's a lot of clues on this location, though. Because we're about to lose reality again. Yeah, we have to go stop Thanos. Janos. Zoe has 3 actions left. Didn't she moved in here for action 1. I believe she moved in here for her first action. So she has 2 actions left. The scan was free. I do think the priority of locking something down is more important than getting this 1 clue and locking this one down. So we are going to get rid of the 13th vision. And then we're going to play the objective with Daisy. She's going to look at the top 3 cards of her deck. We're going to play this Abigail Foreman. Do we want to play this Abigail Foreman? Do we want to put her in her hand? We want that encyclopedia first, right? What was the other 2 cards? Yeah, we definitely don't want to draw the Necronomicon. So we'll draw Abigail Foreman. Oh, no, we can do that as a lightning bolt. We'll play Abigail Foreman for 2 less. Oh, this should be in our hand. No, Dan Quayle. Not your bad at all. Keeps me honest. Okay. So we'll attach the old book of lore to her as a lightning bolt. Sick. All right, and then Daisy's going to move up here, and then she's going to spend 2 to place some resource tokens on this one. And we're going to make the resource tokens big, so I remember. Lockdown! Okay. It seems like we took a turn off, but I do think ultimately that turn... Well, I mean, we played Abigail Foreman, and we advanced the objective. Like, that's very good. Okay. Upkeep Phase. Safeguard, it seems good. Hey. Oh, we could attach the Necronomicon. To just power our way through this. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that for sure. Okay. 3. The basic property of quantum materials can be summed up as an elaboration of wave-particle duality. You never truly know what you're dealing with until you know. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the deck. Oh, it's in your threat area? Sure. See you later. In that case, it's probably just going to stay there forever, TBH. Player order. Each player takes the top card of the encounter deck into their threat area face down. Okay. Uh-oh. We should make sure we don't have these. All right, this one and then this one. Get out of here. You guys are separate. Go in Lost Quantum, why don't you? Okay, and then we... Oh. This didn't change things up. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic news. Okay. Okay. That's good. You love to see it. We are going to get another one of these in here, but I think locking down locations is going to be more important. Okay, evil card is... All right, we're testing 2 to 5. We fail. And then here we got this guy. Okay. Well, Zoe, you're going to have to come up here anyway. Because we want to kill that guy. Okay. Zoe's going to go first. She's going to come up here. Do we want the resource? Probably. I mean, alternatively, no. We don't want to... It's spooky. We're just going to engage this guy. Then we'll attack him with the Enchanted Blade. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2. He's dead. Zip, zop, apple grub. Move, boom, boom. All right, Daisy's gonna move in here. I mean, alternatively, we could also just focus on getting this one done. That doesn't seem bad. Locking down the thing that can lock down other things seems like a good time. So we will Old Book of Lore. We're gonna grab Virtual Access Key and we will play it. Then we'll do that again. Shuffle our deck up. We get a surprising find, and then we're gonna grab Practice Makes Perfect, I suppose. Shuffle it up. We'll investigate our location, committing this Practice Makes Perfect to it, and this surprising find. Oh no, sorry, we play it. We play this, and now we look at the top 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we can grab Perception. And then the surprising find comes up here for the next one. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 1. A bit overkill, but you know, practice makes perfect, right? This then goes into my hand. We will draw a card off this and draw a card off that. Those are good draws. So this practice makes perfect goes here. We'll gain a clue. And a resource. Zoe! And a resource. Okay. Next one, we're going to investigate at just 6, 7 to 1 because of the surprising find. We will pass. Draw a card. And then we will just investigate at 6-1. I'll commit this... nothing to it. Sick. Okay. Upkeep. 6, 7, 8. That's a beautiful draw. Upkeep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can discard this Essence of the Dream. That's a free discard. We can lose a Research Librarian and Dr. Milan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. All right, what do we got here? Oh, you know what? Maybe we keep that for a bit. Or maybe we don't. Ah, this guy's back. Okay. All right. I think I like this guy. I think I do. I think him and I are good friends. Anyways, Daisy, you're just gonna, I guess I should shuffle these, right? You're gonna just keep on going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Here's the trick. We're gonna Old Book of Lore Zoe. And we grab this Daring. Whoopsie. And then we Zoe again. And grab Spectral Razor. Oh, baby. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is just as we wrote it up. All right, Daisy, you're just going to investigate. And you have 6-1. We'll go 8-1. I'd like to replace that card. So sick. For our last two actions, oh no, this is group limit once per game. I chose the wrong one? I'm so dumb. It should have just done the victory. I didn't read the card all the way. That's okay. So I guess next turn we're just going to start drawing cards from our deck. I think that's what's going to happen. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm a bit of an idiot, but that's okay. This guy will engage me. We're going to spend the resource we got to deal him 1 damage. And then we're going to Spectral Razor him. We have 4, 8, 9, 10 to his 4. Let's go. Sick, he's dead. Oh, he's elite. I messed up earlier. All right, so then we'll just attack him normally with the Enchanted Blade at 6, 8 to 4. Cool, he's dead. My apologies with that first one then. He does have elite, just right there. Okay. Turn ends, so we'll draw the top card of our deck. Test for 3. If you fail, take 2 damage, discard each event in your hand. So we'll test 2 to 3. We will fail, so we'll take 2 damage. Okay. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can probably lose a Tetsuo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can lose a, sorry, not a Deny Existence. A Surprising Find can go. I am very upset about this, but we just go forward, right? We just go forward. We just got to find our way out. Just got to find our way out. Yeah, that was 2. Evil card here. I think now we want to advance this. Oh, yeah, thank you, with the Entangled, right. That amount of damage. All right, so we will just take the 2, which we will stop with deny existence. Okay. Card of the encounter deck in their threat area. Shuffle all empty locations without enemies or investigators without resources back into the scanning deck. Doom goes up. And we are here. And then these get reset. Daisy, you draw. Man, is my turn literally just going to be drawing Mythos cards with Daisy? Yeah. We'll Ward of Protection this one. I don't really want to take damage or discard events. Okay. We're gonna give the free scan to Daisy, I suppose. Kind of at a loss of what to do here. So Daisy will scan. We're looking for red. Hey, I know you. You were just here. And then you have 4 clues on you. Okay. So am I really just going to spend my turn drawing cards? Yes. Discard a story asset you control. Discard 3 cards from my hand. We'll just spend a clue to cancel that. Let's go again. Hello? You've ruined everything. Oh, I guess I should get a resource from that. I should have drawn the card, but I missed my opportunity. You should be in my hand. All right, let's try to fight this guy. We have 2. Our Shroud is 4. No, our Shroud is 1. So this puts up to 4-2. You're here. Let's go 5-2. Nice. Retaliate? No. All right, Daisy's going to pass on her last action. I mean, I could do a Promise of Power, but then, like, I mean, Zoe just kills this for free. So Zoe's going to engage this guy. Kill him with the cross. And then we're going to scan for action 2. We're looking for red. Hey, landing craft. There we go. Lightning bolt when there are 4 or more clues on this location. So what's stopping me from just getting out of here with my 3 victory? I mean, we could try to save the dude. We could try to save the dude. The dude! Oh, I didn't use my free lore ability this turn. That's sorry, my free book ability. Save the dude. So that's all there is. There's just save the dude. Which requires me spending all my turns drawing evil cards in the hope that this triggers before that. I mean, what else can you do, right? We're going to stay here. We're going to play a safeguard for our last action. We'll draw a card at the end of our turn. Oh, sick. So we'll take a horror. And then Revelation. We draw all these. All right, we're testing 2 to 3, baby. We fail. Location with the most clues. Hunter. Okay. Hey. The round. Resign. If there is one or more face-down encounter cards in play, shuffle Irwin Simmons with those encounter cards and distribute them into each remaining investigator's threat area face-down. Okay. Add it to my threat area face-down. Okay. 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 Yeah, we do have to drop clues before we resign. Yes, we do. Okay. Enemy phase. This guy's going to come up here. Give me the bonk. And we'll gain a resource, though. Oh, sorry. Let's attack him with the survival knife before he gives me the bonk. So we're going to attack for 6, 8 to 3. He's dead, so he won't get the trigger as well. Survival knife 2 is so good. Okay, and this guy's at the end of the round. Upkeep. Upkeep. All right, at the end of the round, or when you resign, if there's one or more face-down encounter cards in play, so I can put it in this, and then these get dealt between the two people, right? Right? That's how I'm reading that. I can then divvy this up, so Daisy doesn't need to go through a billion cards. It would be everyone's face downs card. All right, I think that should be, for designer, I get the intention. I think that should just be cleaned up a bit, the wording on that one. I'll just divvy these in half. 4 each, baby. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh! Shuffle the Feaster. He's finally here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's not scan anymore. He's here. Surge. Then remove Call of the Void from the game. See ya. Occasion with the most clues. No, you don't get to keep the clues, buddy. Excuse me. Fail, but it's card in play. Oh, I love this card. 3 all. Yeah, let's go for it. -2 in our threat area. Okay. Let us move in here and safeguard our way with you. And then we're going to draw a card. No, sorry, we're going to investigate first. We have 6 to 3. So sick. Thank you. I'm not going to put down these clues until there's an act change. Oh, sorry, I had to. Sorry, let's do this before that. So we don't just biff all of our skills in our hand. It should be in here. Somewhere in this guy right there. Okay. And then honestly, we're gonna Book of Lore on Daisy. Grab you. None of these are really great anymore. So then we'll do the next one on Zoe. No problem. I'll grab a let me handle this, I think. All right, Zoe. Let us draw some cards from here. Number 1. Me likey. Oh. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Action 2. Let's go. All right, we'll test 6 to 3. Ooh, we fail. We'll be lucky. Discard a non-story asset we control. I mean, we could actually lose Safeguard. Let's lose Safeguard. Safeguard done its job. It got me here. Action 3, baby. Let's just keep drawing those cards during the player phase. Oh, baby! 6 to 3. Let's go. Okay, we'll draw a card at the end of my turn. Hey, he's back, baby. Let's divvy these up. I'm in hell. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's it going, Time Roller? Boom. What do we got here? All right, we're testing 2 to 4, baby. Let's go. We fail. We're good. Hey, it's this guy. Oh, you moved here? These guys are coming to just get gorped by Zoe. They're like, quick! Get to the one with the cross that can vaporize us. Wait, you mean that's not a good idea? Oh no! All right. Daisy, you're up first. Nah, Zoe, you're up first. Oh, I didn't do my upkeep phase. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will burn this emergency cash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will burn this, burning the midnight oil. Very fitting. Okay. Zoe, let's go. Zip. Zop. 4 to 3. We're good. Let's go again. Here you go, Daisy. We love you. One more time. I take a horror. And then the last one is fucking garbage. Okay, let's just draw a card, shall we? All right, we're gonna test. I'll use this. We have 7 to 3. Reveal another token. So minus 4. We're good. Let's just keep it going. Okay, that's actually a fine draw. We'll advance the current agenda because it's going to advance next turn anyway. And let's just get shunted away. Okay, we're good. Nothing changes. We do get an extra card, though. I'll shuffle these up. All right, end of my turn, we'll draw a card. Hey, it's this guy. Let's mix them all together. Oh, sorry, that's the end of the round. This guy's gonna come in here. We're going to gain a resource, and we'll ping him just in case we miss. Because then we can kill him with B-Cop and play Tetsuo for a bit more soak. This guy comes here. Excuse me. So he'll attack, but before he attacks, we're going to fight this guy at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 3. -2. -1. He is dead. All right. Upkeep. I'll lose... Honestly, just Safeguard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. 1 of 3. Evil card is... Hello. Sure. Oh my fucking god. We'll ward a protection and save it. Okay. Time Roller, I think I said hello to you. How's it going? Okay. So I don't think there's a way for us to both get out of here this turn. But having one less person is probably better. So Daisy is going to draw this card. And we're going to... So we just can't do anything, right? Right? Like we're just... I have to spend my clue for this, right? Or I could just get out of here and leave this guy alone, because honestly, I'm pretty frustrated. Like, this is just... This is a loop I cannot escape from, correct? I think so. We could scan, try to find another location and come back, right? Or I could just say, fuck it to this guy and have him roast alive. He did this to himself by trying to be Ant-Man. If I spend the clue, I'm good, but then I can't get out of here. I'd have to find a new location, and I need to, like, forego everything and risk dying. Like, we're doing pretty good. The encounter deck itself is pretty weak right now. The problem is, this guy right here is the feaster from afar, so scanning's not a great idea. So honestly, at this point, this might just be leave this guy alone, rather than just keep probably running my head into a wall. Right? Like, how tough is... Could Zoe kill the feast from afar? The problem is Zoe's running out of steam. Yeah, I'm just saying fuck it. Alright, we're going to place 4 clues on our location and resign. Zoe's going to resign. We're getting out of here. I'm done with this mechanic. Zoop, zoop. Alright, we advance. The shuttle takes off. The shuttle takes off without a hitch and escapes quantum field. The short-range radio crackles once more into life, and you hear Erwin Simmons' final words. So long, my friends. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Let it be known that, and it cuts to static. Proceed to Resolution 1. When you finally came back to your senses and you and your companions were inside the Tatterdemalion, and Elbrus appears to have disappeared, possibly lost in time and space within the quantum realm. You don't remember much of what happened. Despite the initial evidence pointing to the contrary, proof was eventually found that the ordeal has been real. Shards of the quantum-behaving crystals were discovered in the cargo bay, and that you presumably have brought back from Elbrus. Still unsure of why the cultists have come, you prepare for the next destination, which may finally give a few answers rather than pose more questions. In your campaign log, record that the Elbrus station has been lost in the quantum realm. Say no more. If it is not already, we have witnessed the Primordial Chaos. We have witnessed the Primordial Chaos. We earn victory 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 victories, not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it and run. 2 marks under impending doom, and then return to page 10. If you've already, we go to interlude 2, the introspection. So exciting. All right. The strange quantum shards, the golden discs obtained from the Mi-Go, the cryptic message from Earth. Despite traveling throughout the solar system to uncover these individual pieces of the puzzle, you still can't seem to fit together into one big picture. There's a key element missing, a connective tissue that will make sense of it all. Of course, there's also still one place you know for certain contains all of your answers, but you fear what you may find there. And that place is in your own mind. Deep within your own subconscious, you can feel a slimmer of the cultists you embody, imprisoned in the edges between your thoughts. You know for certain that the other version you remembers how to find the fragment. Entering one's own virtual mind is particularly dangerous. It is only a few mistakes away from tumbling into insanity. But you're ready to confront your past once and for all. With the help of Kate, the cryo chamber's dream protocols are once again tinkered with to access your own personal memories this time. You lie back down in the cryo chamber once more, and with a flick of a switch, you begin to fall back into the unconscious. The investigators may choose to take their time to search the Tatterdemalion for any more details they may have. Add 1 tally mark to impending doom to each investigator's... Oh, add 1 to tally the doom into each investigator's memories. Let's do it. Investigators might choose to enter the simulation of the Earth's histories to learn more about the future by playing a side story, crossing out memories instead of paying its experience cost. Experience earned by playing the side story become memories for... Oh, by playing a side story. Okay. Okay, cool. That's neat. That's a neat mechanic. We add a -5 token. It's getting spicy now. This guy can go in here. Shuffle. And then each investigator with 6 or more memories earns the Echoes of the Past weakness. What a plot twist. I wish I read ahead. What's the Echoes of the Past weakness? Is that the card? Is that the one from What's Its Nuts? Phantom of Truth. Good thing I deleted that card. Probably added in ARKHAM DB though. It'll pop out next scenario. Easy. All right. So we can add that in here. Echoes. Oh my God. Sick. If the investigators on call, we uncovered the inhuman methods. Dreams, we witness the ally with the Mi-Go, lost to the quantum realm. Spelling, it's tough. Skip to interlude scenario 4, the machine in yellow. Let's go! It's the hey, look at that! Oh, what if it's just Big Butt Baby? Big Butt Baby just shows up the whole time. All right, that scenario was cool. What is this guy? He probably might show up later. Huh. 4 health? We could have got that, no problem. But I did not know. Cool scenario. Thought it was pretty neat. A bit frustrating at the end there. This card, I mean, I could have. I probably could have, but we didn't. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't having a good enough time and didn't feel confident enough to go all out. Now knowing what the Feaster from the Far actually is, I think we definitely could have beat it, but I didn't know at the time playing blind, and I just think getting out of there was probably the right choice. See you guys next week for another episode of Dark Matter as we go see Big Butt Baby and have a good time. See you later, YouTube.